Hey everybody, it's Ted here. I'm in the drive lab working on an older Alpha 1. This one is probably in the 86 to 88 range. Needs some attention, upper carrier seal and so on. All right, so here's the unit. Got a cool sticker on the top of it, and it's actually looks like it's been trailered quite a bit, but it's seen its age. It's definitely an early model because the cover's pretty square. It's not oblong like the others, and the gears have some wear and tear. Bearings got a little bit of rust on them because of the water intrusion in it, but the bearings look good themselves. And we're going to put a brand new carrier seal in it. So this is the piece that we replace. We're going to get a brand new O-ring and put it in there, and then what we'll do is put it all back together with the original shims that came with it. So we're going to do that. And then the next thing we're going to look at over here is the prop. So the prop has some damage to it. It's got some pretty good dings in it. And the other thing I noticed right away, somebody doesn't really know how to put a propeller back on. So you can see that they have not gotten the nut in the grooves. And I'm not sure about this propeller why, but it doesn't look like it has the tab washer that it's supposed to on it. This may be an aftermarket propeller of some type. Looks like EOLE 1515. I'll have to look that up online to see what that means. So we're going to pull this apart and see if there's any fishing line in here. And the other thing I'm going to do is make sure that prop shaft's not bent. So what I usually do is look straight down at it, give it a spin, and see what's going on. And it doesn't look bent. The noise you're hearing is just because it's partially in gear, no big deal, but we're gonna take it apart and take a look. Okay, we got the prop off, and yes, it looks terrible. There's a lot of corrosion in here. This carrier's pretty much corroded to death. It's not looking good. But the other thing I see is there's this is that braided fishing line that's all tangled up in the seal, so that's probably why there's milky oil in it. And I'm not going to try to take this apart due to the age of it. I'm just going to look and see if I can get this fishing line out as best I can. And then tell him he's going to need another lower unit in the future. I mean, this is all burnt. I don't know what this is. I haven't seen one corrode like this. Pretty terrible. I'm not sure what's going on, but a lot of black soot. I can't tell if it smells like it's burnt, but that's kind of like what it smells like. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but it's definitely a lot of soot in there. So we're going to try to get that fishing line out of there. And when I get the upper back together, we'll pressure test it. And this is probably leaking. There's not much I'm going to do about that carrier because that lower unit has been smashed with a skeg protector, and it definitely probably needs another lower unit. We'll see what he wants to do. So yeah, I finally started to get the fishing line unwound here, and it just keeps coming out, and you can see there's tons of it. It's not good. This is not a good sign at all. So there's just more of it down inside the seals. Just keeps coming out. There we go. We got to the end of it. So my guess is with all of this that we have taken out of this, probably the seals in there have been compromised, and that's why it's leaking. But it's not something I'm going to try to fix. I'm just going to fill it up with gear lube. He can use it the rest of the summer, and then he can figure out if he wants to get another lower unit for next year. So we'll fix the upper and get it back together.